let me kind of stay in this lane. Something, Rodney, I wanted to ask you about. Uh, so, Rodney, you served in the military. So, do you feel like you going into this, like talking about your experience in the military? What made you sign up? How did you feel when it was over? Did you want to stay in, and maybe something happened and you came back, or were you just over it and it was time to let it go? And how much time did you spend in the military?
So I did 6 years in the Navy, and um, my experiences in the Navy are just like well, one of the things that really came to light was that a black man catches hell everywhere in the world. And what I mean by that is I've been to places all over the world, and people barely know how to speak English. But guess what? The one word they know what to say when they see us.
Oh, really?
Name a country where you
Any,
experienced that.
I've been to Vladivostok, Russia. Russia. I've been to Russia, and the Russians, could barely speak English, but the first word out of their mouth was nigger.
Mm.
In what kind of context? And like a evil hatred kind of context?
So that was one of the don't matter. For real, it don't really matter how they say it, but the fact
Hmm.
that that's the first thing out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the biggest takeaways for me is that a black man can't catch a break anywhere because someone's always got you know they gonna throw it in your face.
Mm.
Um, and you asked why did I go? So I went because I was over the school thing. You know, you know. I ran out of gas my last 2 years of high school. It was just like I'm over this shit. So
Mhm.
I got in a position where hell, I had to do something. So the military was presented itself as a viable option, because you don't want to be um, an anchor on your parents. So I looked at it like, well, hell, I can do this. I can get out of their hair. I can go explore the world, do whatever, you know. But one thing about it, though, I found out, and my father, he ended up telling me this, because he was in the army, but you don't know how much you don't know until you don't know. So when I get out in the world and meeting different people from all over the country, all over the world, or whatever, kind of made me sit back and like, damn, I thought I was you know, the most smartest cat, most hip cat, but it's other motherfuckers out here that got the same type of mind frame, if not higher. So it was a eye opening experience, to say the least.